Good evening. Welcome inside Waterbury Career Academy, home of the Spartans, as they entertain Holy Cross this evening. It's part of our Waterbury High School basketball on Sky TV. 7 and 8 Spartans host the 10 and 5 Crusaders, what should be a fun, competitive evening of hoops inside the Brass City. These teams met earlier this year, with Holy Cross prevailing in a tight game, 65-59. Now it's the Spartans' chance to try to grab some revenge on the hardwood over their city rivals. Holy Cross Career coming off of a impressive victory over Crosby on Friday night. They'll look to build on that momentum as they head into the final stages of the 2018-2019 high school basketball season. Alongside Deb Thoreau, Chris Grace with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Waterbury Career Academy for tonight's basketball matchup between the visiting Holy Cross Crusaders and your Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. Prior to the game, we'd like to remind all spectators that the CIAC requires us to maintain high standards of courtesy, fair play, and sportsmanship. We ask that you show respect towards players, coaches, and officials. At this time, to honor America, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Now time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Holy Cross Crusaders,
And
coached by Ryan Olson.
Starting lineups. First for the visiting Crusaders. Number 2, Achille Evans.
Achille Evans
Number 22,
starts alongside Jack Green.
Number 3,
Gailey Etienne.
Number 30,
Kyle Moser.
And number 23, Kyle Lombardi.
And Kyle Lombardi round up
And
the Crusaders starting lineup for Coach Ryan Olson. And now the starting lineup for the Career Academy Spartans. John Edwards.
Number 14, Khalil Simon.
Along with Khalil Simon.
Number 24,
Rafael Prado. And the two seniors, Langston Racine and Marquand Watson.
And number 22, Marquand Watson.
Spartans are coached by Ronan. Holy Cross wearing the road green uniforms trimmed in gold with gold numerals. Career wearing their home whites trimmed in black with gold numerals. Holy Cross has gotten the better of Career the last few times out, including last year's semifinals of the NVL tournament, which the Crusaders would win that one over at Wilby before falling to eventual champion Sacred Heart. So once again, it's going to be Green, Etienne, Moser, Evans, and Lombardi for Holy Cross. Edwards, Prado, Simon, Racine, and Watson for Waterbury Career Academy. And the 222s, Watson and Green tip it up. Watson didn't look like he was ready for the tip, so Holy Cross will have the game's first possession. And the Spartans will come out in a 3-2 zone. Green puts it on the deck, pulls up from 8 feet, rattles around and out. Watson with his first rebound. Holy Cross will come out in a 2-3 zone. So both teams are zoning up to start tonight's game. Simon out to Racine. Prado back for Simon. Watson corner 3 ball short. And there's a foul called on Achille Evans, his first, team's first. Spartan basketball underneath. Edwards gets it in for Prado. And a short pass picked off by Etienne. Etienne stripped on his way to the basket by Simon, but it'll stay with Holy Cross.
Out of bounds remains cross ball.
They get it inside to Moser. He misses from in close. Simon with the rebound. And Evans nearly with the strip from behind. As the Spartans try to line up against this 2-3 zone. Edwards to Simon and Racine. It's a risk to zone this Spartan team. Quite a few good shooters. Edwards fakes, looks to drive baseline. Out to Simon and Racine. Through the arms of Edwards, that's 2 straight turnovers for Career. It'll give it back to Holy Cross. Spartans looking to trap. Moser for Green, off the window and in, and Holy Cross has the game's first bucket. Jack Green, the reliable senior, scores the first 2 points for Holy Cross. So far this zone giving the Spartans issues. Simon for Racine. Simon thinks about the 3, splits a few, pulls up from 15, no. Offensive rebound, Prado with the save, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moser. It'll be Spartan basketball.
Spartans ball.
And a foul's going to be called on Evans. That'll be a quick 2 fouls on Evans.
Cross foul.
And Holy Cross will go to the bench, bringing Coron Brown.
Number 11, Coron Brown.
Marquand Watson skips one to Edwards. Edwards for 3. It's good. John with a rainmaker from downtown. The Spartans are on the board. They lead 3-2. Now they're showing 1-2-2 half-court trap. Etienne crosses the timeline. for Brown. It's deflected and knocked away. Edwards in the open floor. John off the window and in. He's got 5 points.
John Edwards.
They look to trap. Now for Etienne, he rises, he fires, rattles around and out. Moser with the offensive rebound. Put back, no. And Watson secures the defensive rebound. 3 ball from the corner for Simon is good. Back-to-back threes for career. Khalil Simon extends the lead to 8-2, and they'll stay in this 1-2-2 half-court zone trap. Watson tried to save it but couldn't. It'll stay with Holy Cross. With 4:49 to go in the first quarter, an 8-0 run from the Spartans. It's giving them a little cushion early on. See how long Holy Cross will stay in that 2-3 zone if they continue to shoot it this well. Corner 3 ball for Brown, rattles around and out. Watson with another rebound. Marquand looking to push, stripped from behind, and it's going to be a turnover. 3rd turnover already for career. Now they'll extend this press all the way to the opposite free throw line. Really mixing up their D early on and nearly forcing a turnover. Lombardi for 3, it's good. The sophomore hits from downtown. Kyle Lombardi cuts the deficit to 3. That was a sweet stroke for the sophomore. And they are staying in the 2-3 zone. Edwards pressured by Lombardi, leaves it for Watson. Simon, Racine, corner 3. Short, and Etienne skies for the rebound. And he could put on the turbo and transition up for Green, lays it up and in. And a quick 5-0 run from Holy Cross. Makes it a 1-point game. These teams are very evenly matched. Edwards, picked up by Lombardi. Pulls up from the elbow, nothing but net. John's got 7 points to lead all scorers, and the lead is 3. Lombardi left alone. Nothing but the bottom of the net. He's got a real nice stroke. 5 straight for Lombardi. Prado to Edwards. Back with Prado. Simon. Holy Cross not allowing Watson any space running the baseline. Now Racine will reset. Edwards for Watson. Simon wide open for 3. Rattles around and out. And Brown with the rebound for Holy Cross. Etienne back across for Brown into the corner with Green. Looking to get it inside for Moser. Brown, Etienne, Lombardi. Swatted out of bounds. Oh my goodness.
Checking the game for the Spartans, number 13, Lawrence Lazaro.
Any questions? None whatsoever. Marquand Watson makes his first statement of the night. They might have to check the status of that basketball to make sure it's still inflated. 10-9. Spartans in front. Still is Holy Cross ball though through all that. Backdoor cut for Brown. Watson blocks it, but it had already touched the backboard. Count the hoop. Racine is checked out, replaced by John. Corner 3 ball is good. Lawrence Lazaro for 3. Lazaro coming off the bench with immediate impact. Spartans feeling it from downtown. Brown with a nice ball fake and an offensive foul. And Coach O'Leary is really fired up tonight. I haven't seen Ronan with that much energy in the first quarter. I don't know about ever. He wants this one. They'll bring a couple of subs in.
Checking the game for the Spartans, number 2, Zion Lott.
Zion Lott and Daryl Coombs in for Career Academy.
Checking the game for cross number 24, Arthur Pappas.
Pappas is into the game for Holy Cross. 3-ball is good. Another rainmaker for Lazaro. Lazaro, 2 for 2 from downtown. Career doing all their damage from the outside. 4 made threes already for the Spartans. And they force the steal. Up for Edwards. He'll try one. Too strong. Watson with the offensive rebound and a charge. Etienne with good post position there. Draws the charge on Watson. His first. Team's first.
Checking in game for Cross, number 42, Alessandro Ward.
Alessandro Ward in for Holy Cross. Racine will check in for John Edwards, who exits with 7 first quarter points. Just under 90 seconds to go in the first.
Orange fouls on number 22, Marquand Watson, his first, team's first.
Spartans sticking with this 1-2-2 3-quarter court press. And it's definitely slowing down the Crusaders if nothing else. Etienne works into the corner for Green. Brown, Ward stripped and fouled. Coombs with the foul. That'll be a shooting foul. Second team foul, first on Coombs. And Alessandro Ward will go to the line for 2 free throws.
First, team second.
Sam Henderlight in for Holy Cross. He'll give Gailey Etienne his first breather. One more to come for Ward. Too strong. Rebound secured by Zion Lott. He'll leave it for Langston Racine. Just over a minute to go in the first. Lott pulls up from the free throw line. No, Watson with the tip up, it's good. Marquand Watson, dynamic on the offensive glass, gets the easy tip in. It's a 6-point lead, first hoop of the night for Marquand. Comes away with the steal. Marquand turns it on, glides off the window, couldn't get the roll. Green. What was the call? Say he stepped on the sideline.
What's the call? Who stepped out? Oh, he smacked it to the floor. I guess he smacked it to the side.
So it'll stay with Holy Cross. 30 seconds left in the quarter. See if the Crusaders hold for the last shot. However, if you watch any high school basketball, you know that's very unlikely. Skipped into the corner. Brown, 3-ball, top of the key, short. Watson had it and grabs the rebound. Lost it though to Ward. His floater doesn't go. Offensive rebound, put back no, and now Watson able to secure it, and it's knocked out of bounds.
Spartans ball.
Stripped, taken away. Brown has it. Will he beat the buzzer? Lays it up and in. And a big momentum play there as Cross gets the turnover and the easy layup, and they cut the deficit to 4 after 1. But an entertaining first quarter comes to an end here at Career Academy. Spartans lead the Crusaders 18-14 on your home for Waterbury High School Hoops, Sky TV. Start of the second quarter at Waterbury Career Academy. Spartans lead 18-14 over the visitors from Holy Cross. Along with Deb Thoralt, Chris Grace with you on a Tuesday night here in the Brass City. Racine. Post touch for Watson. Another 3-ball. This time can't get it to go. For Lazaro. Green leaves it with Brown. Now the Spartans drop into a 1-2-2 or a 3-2, however you look at it. Green hangs too strong. Weak side rebound there for Racine. Langston on the push for Watson. Pulls up from 18 feet short. Offensive rebound to Lott. He'll go up with it and he rattles it home. Zion Lott with his first hoop, and the lead is stretched to 6. Now they go back into the three-quarter court press. Looking to trap all over the floor. Picked up. Brown hangs. Green corner 3, short. Offensive rebound for Ward, no. Second chance, Watson with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Coombs. Prado and Edwards back in for Career. Another deflection, but it stays with Holy Cross. Moser and Etienne, along with Lombardi, come back in. Traveling called. So a turnover for Holy Cross allows the Spartans to try to extend this lead. Lazaro, he looks good, feeds to Racine, pump fake, pull up short, and Green has the rebound. Etienne pushes the turbo button. Leaves it outside for Lombardi, a pump fake, a 3-ball, too strong. Out of bounds, last touched by Prado. Surprise Holy Cross is staying in this 2-3 zone. Career is getting pretty much clean looks every possession. Moser over Watson. Racine for Watson. Watson draws the foul on Etienne.
Ross foul number 3, Gilly Etienne. His first team's fourth.
First on Etienne, and it's the fourth team foul against the Crusaders. Racine rises, fires, pure. Langston Racine gets in on the act from downtown. Nine-point lead, the biggest of the game. Tough shot, and a block is going to be called. Count the basket. Prado called for his first, team's third. Javon Murthel makes the free throw to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Tough shot. Offensive rebound for Watson, no. They get it back with Prado, and he puts it up and in.
Basket, Rafael Prado.
26-15. Myrtle over Watson, no. And Prado had it, lost it to Green. Green puts it back up too strong. And it's going to be an over-the-back foul on Lazaro.
Hard foul number 13, Langston Lawrence Lazaro.
Lazaro picks up his first, team's fourth.
Checking the game for the Spartans, number 14, Khalil Simon.
Khalil Simon in for Lazaro, who exits with 6 points on a pair of triples. They get it into Green, and he scores on Prado, and that's 2 on Prado. So a well-designed inbounds play, gets Green to the free throw line.
Number 24, Rafael Prado, his second, team's fifth.
Now the foul's starting to mount up on the Spartans. There's 5 of them. Green with 2 free throws, knocks home the first.
At the line, shooting 2 across number 22, Jack Green, makes the first.
25-18. Splits the pair. Edwards with the board. Edwards with the push. Off the glass, no. Watson tried to follow it up. Lombardi comes away with it for Green. Too strong. And now the pace has gotten frantic. Alley-oop to Watson. Watson! Slams it home. Racine with the feed. 27-18. Short. Watson with another rebound. Crosses over, stripped on his way to the hoop. A lot of contact, no foul. Etienne the other way, contested by Edwards, and Edwards commits the foul, sending Etienne to the line. Boy, a lot of contact on both ends.
Number 1, John Edwards, his first, team sixth.
Etienne can't take advantage at the line. Achille Evans picked up those 2 early fouls. He'll check back in for Holy Cross. Eight-point game. Under 4 to go. Racine for Simon. Edwards to Racine. Gets this. Oh, that's going to be a moving screen on Prado, and that's his 3rd foul. I hate that rule. Didn't look like he really moved. Looked like he stayed where he was and just didn't set a great screen. So Prado picks up 3 fouls in a few minutes, and now he'll have to sit on the bench. Taken away by Watson. Glides to the bucket, no, but a foul. Say with the body. I think they say the official saying that he got undercut on the play.
That cross foul was on number 22, Jack Green.
Foul called on Green, his first, team's 5th. Watson hits the first.
Ready to ball.
29-19. deflected, and a foul's going to be called on Watson on the reach it. That's 2 on Marquand, and that's going to put the Crusaders at the free throw line. So he took a risk.
Number 22, Marquand Watson. His second.
Took a risk trying to play the passing lane and was a little late.
Why is he shooting?
They're in the bonus. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Moser.
Checking in for the Spartans, number 13, Lawrence Lazaro.
Lazaro replaces Watson with the 2 fouls.
At the line, shooting 1-1 was Kyle Moses, makes the first.
Moser with 1 more. Corner 3, rattles around and out. Taken back and fouled on the play. Good work by Coombs. He'll get to the stripe as Moser commits the foul.
Cross foul number 30, Kyle Moses. His first, team 6th.
So Moser picks up his first foul. One more for Coombs. Misses them both. Green with the rebound for Holy Cross. Brown back to Green. Crusaders have really struggled to get into anything on offense against this zone. 2:35 to go. Brown for 3, that's way too strong, but it's taken away and put up and in by Evans, his first bucket. 29-22. Simon. Pull-up floater, short. Simon gets it back to Coombs in the paint. No, and then Green secures the rebound. Green for Moser. Etienne rises from 3, nothing but the bottom of the net. Etienne cuts it to a 4-point game in the blink of an eye. The Crusaders right back in it. 29-25. Edwards had it, lost it. Saved to Moser. Across the court to Evans, rejected by Edwards. John with the swat. Tough shot goes down for Simon. I don't know if he made the right decision there, but it doesn't matter as he scores, and it's a 6-point game. Big momentum shift there on the block from Edwards. 3 ball from the top of the arc, too strong. 2 Spartans get in each other's way, and Green comes away with it, and that's an easy bucket. And that's a huge missed opportunity there. 31-27. Spartans look like they're going to hold for 1, which would be the smart thing to do. There's no reason to give the other team another possession without a shot clock. We don't see this enough really in high school basketball in Connecticut. 20 seconds left. They'll work it around the perimeter. They should go with about 7 seconds left. And now Racine, Simon, 5, they gotta go. Racine with a long 3-ball, too strong. And that'll end the first half. So the Spartans will take a 4-point lead into the break. They lead 31-27. We'll be back to Career Academy right after this with more on your home for Waterbury High School basketball, Sky TV.
In between quarters and during the half.
Welcome back inside Waterbury Career Academy, the home of the Spartans, where they lead 31-27 at the break, along with Deb Therault. I'm Chris Grace, bringing you this action on Sky TV. Spartans shot the ball very well in the first half. But only hold a narrow lead. Foul trouble to start the second half. Prado has 3 for career. Watson has 2. And Killy Evans has 2 fouls for Holy Cross. Holy Cross should have the basketball to start the second half. There was not a jump ball in the first half, so pretty easy to a lot of confusion right now. Hopefully it's all figured out. Spartans will start with Coombs in place of Lott. Other than that, it's starting 5. Coombs in place of Prado. Other than that, it's the starting 5 for both teams. Etienne. And an easy bucket for Moser. Edwards for Watson. Skipped out to Racine. Almost lost as Etienne is all over him. Gets through there all the way to the cup, no. Tip up, no. Moser with the rebound. Outlet pass up for Evans. Evans lost it, but somehow was able to get that one through the bucket, and we are tied at 31. Crusaders doing a great job getting out in transition. Staying with the 2-3 zone. Racine throws up another runner, no. Watson tips it up, no. Green with the rebound. Moser for Green. Short, and Racine with the board as the Spartans will look to take the lead. Edwards for Racine.
Edwards.
Edwards gives the Spartans a 2-point lead. Moser turnaround hook shot, no. Rebound to Coombs. Watson from 18 feet, too strong. Etienne with the board. Etienne. Corners Green, he drives baseline. Back out for Evans. Etienne Moser, corner three ball is good. Kyle Moser gives him a 1-point lead, 34-33. Crusaders have heated up from outside. And a timeout taken by Career. 4:58 to go in the third quarter. Crusaders lead 34-33. First timeout used by either team in this game. So Spartans will look to get back some momentum they seem to have lost the start of the second half. Racine, kick out to Lazaro. Edwards with a rainmaker from downtown doesn't go. Offensive rebound for Racine. Put back, no.
Grab it!
Etienne had it and lost it to Edwards. Hesitates. Feeds Racine. Corner three. Side rim, no. And now Etienne grabs rebound. He lost it again. Racine for Watson, and he scores. Count it and one. A crazy sequence. Both teams playing out of control in that sequence, but the Spartans showing great effort. Racine with two different steals in a matter of moments. Picks out Watson for the and one. Rattles in the free throw. 36-34. Career staying with the 1-2-2 three-quarter court trap, and it results in a steal for Edwards. Too strong and over the back foul against Lazaro.
Spartans foul number 13, Lawrence Lazaro, his second, team's first.
Second on Lazaro. It's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Holy Cross with 4:11 to go in the third. Moser skipped outside. Lombardi misses from three. Watson with the rebound. Had it knocked from behind and turned over. Looked like it was Moser who deflected that one out of bounds, but they're going to give it over to Holy Cross. Moser, corner three, short. Racine with the rebound. Etienne all over the place. Watson used the pump fake to draw the foul on Moser.
Cross foul number 35, Moses. Checking in game 4, cross number 11, Brown.
Brown in for Lombardi, who seems to have lost some confidence after having that shot thrown against the wall in the first half. Skipped over to Edwards. John trapped in the corner. Nowhere to go. Back for Racine. Langston fades, no. Watson puts it back up, no. And Moser with the rebound. Green up for Etienne. To Green. Blocked by Watson. Lazaro leaves it for Racine. Prado. Everything a little loosey-goosey for everyone. Lazaro with a high arcing three, and it's pure. Boy. Edwards plays the passing lane, can't come away with the steal. Etienne flings one over to Green. Lazaro with 3 threes off the bench. That's been the difference for the Spartans. They hold a 5-point lead. Etienne for Moser. To Green at the free throw line inside. Nice dish to Evans. That was a quality offensive set by Holy Cross to get a layup for Evans. Trims the lead to 3. Spartans showing patience on offense against the 2-3 zone. Lazaro, the tough runner, no. Rebound secure by Green. And Racine with a great read for the steal. Edwards should have given it back, but gets away with it. Offensive rebound and putback for John. Green, too hot to handle, turned over. Spartans with some momentum, and because of that, Holy Cross coach Ryan Olson going to take a timeout. 1 minute and 44 seconds to play in the third. Career Academy 41, Holy Cross 36. You know, in the last few years, Holy Cross has had a lot of length, and they would show that half-court press to try to get back in games, but this team doesn't have as much length. So they've stayed in the 2-3 the whole time. It'll be interesting to see if they make an adjustment and try to extend a little bit further. Tell you what, Racine has been great tonight. He hasn't done a ton on the offensive end, but defensively, he's got to have 4 or 5 steals. Spartans will bring out Prado, Racine, Watson, Edwards, and Lazaro. Lazaro thought about it and almost turns it over. Gets a hand in there to win it back for Racine. Lazaro had it stripped. Outlet pass for Evans. Evans hammers it home.
Cross basket, Achille Evans.
Evans with the slam. Cuts it to 3. Edwards on the drive. Lazaro throws up a tough little runner, no. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by Moser. 41-38. Career up by 3 with the ball. Lazaro left wide open, short on the 3, gets his own miss. That looked like a, oh, they call it charge. So Etienne in position. I thought it could have been a travel. Instead, they call a charge on Lazaro, his 3rd. So Cross looking to cut into this 3-point deficit. They could tie it with a 3. Etienne just missed. Evans on the glass. Got away with a hold on Watson's arm on that rebound. 3 ball, short. Watson with the rebound. He's going to look to take it himself. Edwards fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 as Moser commits the foul.
Number 1, Jonathan Edwards. That foul is on number 30, Kyle Moses, his 3rd.
3rd on Moser.
Team's 3rd.
(41-38). John Edwards at the line for 2.
Marines first. Checking the game for Cross, number 42, Alex Ward.
Zion Lott preparing to check in for Edwards. He knocks home the free throw. And he does so. 26.1 seconds to go in the third quarter. Spartans lead 43-38. Over and back is called. Wow. So a costly turnover there as the Crusaders are called for the over and back. So now the Spartans can hold for the last possession. That could be a 4 or 5 point swing. Racine, Simon for three, too strong. And Evans, that's good if it goes from three-quarter court, and it's short. So after three quarters, Spartans lead 43-38. But don't go anywhere because this game is far from over. Back with more from Career Academy after this on Sky TV. Final 8 minutes of action here at Career Academy as the Spartans look to hold on for what would be a huge win over Holy Cross. They look to get back to 500.
Spartans ball to start the fourth quarter.
Lot for Racine. Watson feeds Simon. That's a nice pass. Corner three ball doesn't go. It was a well-run set, though, on offense to get a clean look in the corner. Three ball for Evans, way too strong. Racine in transition. Simon back with Langston. Racine throws up a runner from the foul line. That's short. Prado nearly came away with the steal. And Brown and Evans not on the same page, able to save it though. Green. Three ball from the wing is good. So with that bucket, it's a 2-point game. Watson, double team, gets it to Lott. Watson tried to flush it on the rebound. Simon turns it over to Brown and a reach-in foul on Prado, his fourth.
Spartans foul number 24, Rafael Prado. His fourth. Team's third.
Third team foul.
Spartans number 13, Lawrence Lazaro.
Lazaro in for Simon. 6:32 to go. It's a one-possession game. Taken away, Lazaro with the steal. Lazaro running the floor and a nice left-handed finish. Lazaro off the bench having a big game, 11 points. He does not even look a little scared. That's a long three ball. That's not the shot they're looking for. Racine for three. It will not count. It hit the stanchion. It hit the shot clock stanchion. That will not count. 45-41. Green is trapped. Green for three, it's good. The senior Green cuts into a 1-point game. It feels like the Spartans are winning easily in this one, but Cross just continues to hang right there. Watson, turnaround from the foul line is pure. That was a big play. Brings it back to a 3-point game. Evans feeds the corner. Tough drive, and the layup is good. 47-46. Tough fadeaway is good. Watson's starting to take over on offense a little bit. I think that's a good spot in the floor for him to work. He can shoot threes, but his shot looks much better from the elbow. And Green tries to save it. Lazaro comes away with it, and he's fouled. And a timeout taken.
Cross foul number 1, Javon Arnold.
Just a 30-second timeout.
Team sport. Timeout Cross with your score.
Fourth
Cross 46,
team foul on
49.
Holy Cross. So still tons of game left in this one, but you get the feeling if one team was to go on a run here, that would be enough the way this game has been played, but so far no one's been able to separate themselves. It's kind of stayed in this 3 to 5 point range where we are right now with 4:27 to go. And now Holy Cross is applying some full court pressure. It's broken. Alley-oop looking for Watson, and a nice play by Brown to deflect the pass. It'll stay with Career with 4:25 to go, holding a 3-point lead. Racine rises, too strong. Offensive rebound, the putback for Edwards, no. And Watson, looked like there was a lot of contact on Edwards' initial putback without a whistle. Watson cleans it up. It's a 5-point game. 3 straight hoops for Marquand. Here he goes again. Oh, that's a nice play by Etienne. What's the foul, though? They're getting Etienne for the foul. I don't know who the foul was called on.
Cross foul number 3, Etienne.
Oh, they called it on Etienne. Wow. Looked like he dribbled it off his foot, and Etienne just kind of picked up the basketball. 51-46, Career with the ball in a 5-point lead. 5th foul on Holy Cross, 2nd on Etienne. And Watson, Racine, Lazaro for 3. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. And Evans commits a foul there.
Cross foul number 2, Achille Evans. His 3rd, team 6th.
3rd on Evans. So Lazaro with 12 points off the bench. This would make it a 3-possession game if he's able to hit. Rattles it home. He's got 13. The lead is 7. Etienne quickly up the floor. And Racine didn't touch it. Evans thought Racine was going to touch it, but he just let it smartly, just let it go right out of bounds. And Evans needs to control himself as he's talking a lot right now. 3:32 to go. Spartans should be in no hurry on offense with a 7-point lead. Racine for Lazara. Oh, that's a tough, if he may, oh my goodness! Lazaro. And a reach-in will be called on the Spartans. I can't believe he was able to get the right spin to get that ball up and over the rim.
Spartans foul, number 1, John Edwards.
Edwards called for the foul.
His second team's 40.
3:14 to go. 9-point game. Evans almost lost it. He'll try a really long three and he knocks it home. Boy,
Number 2.
that is a confident man shooting that basketball. Edwards for Lazara. And a foul is going to be called. He's got to be careful. That's 4. That was definitely a reach-in foul.
Ross foul number 2, Achille Evans, his 4th.
4th on Evans. Timeout taken by Holy Cross. It's 55-49. And the Spartans will be at the line for a 1-and-1 after this timeout. So now Evans picks up 2 quick fouls. He's got 4. Also, that foul will put the Spartans at the line for a 1-and-1. I did not see who was fouled. It's going to be Lazara, I think. One more to come. If he hits, then he does. So it's 56-49. Rattles them both in. Lazaro continues to have a huge game. The lead is stretched to 8, and the Spartans will apply some pressure. Green looked like a travel, but they're going to get a block on Watson, I believe. No, it's going to be Prado, and that's going to be his 5th. So Prado will have to come out. It looked like it was Watson who was guilty of the block, but instead they'll get Prado. So Lott will come in for Prado. Two shots for Green. And he misses them both. Watson with the rebound. Now the Crusaders go with some full court pressure, and a travel's going to be called.
Traveling cross ball.
57-49.
Cross number 23, Kyle Lombardi.
Now Lombardi's in for the first time in a long time. Try to maybe set up a three for him. Evans for Lombardi. Etienne. Strong drive, doesn't get the bounce. Put back no for Green, and the rebound is there for Lazaro, but then gives it right back to Brown. Crossover. And Evans with the putback. Again, they'll apply full court pressure, and smart timeout there by Coach O'Leary with 1:48 to go. Don't go anywhere. Still plenty of drama left here at Career Academy. 57-51, Spartans on top, under 2 minutes to go. .148 to go. Holy Cross needs to force some turnovers on defense. Get back in this game. They're going to 1-2-2. Full court. Actually, it looks like it's a 1-2-1-1 maybe. Either way, they press and immediately force a steal. Jump ball, but or they call a timeout there, or was it a jump ball? They called a timeout.
Now, Cross with your score. Cross 51, Spartans 57.
So the press immediately pays dividends for Holy Cross. They force a turnover. So I thought Holy Cross might have put the press on a little earlier to try to force some turnovers from Career. Don't really play with a natural point guard. .146 left for Holy Cross to try to cut into the 6-point deficit. Evans, corner three, that's short. Rebound to Lazaro. And Evans commits his 5th foul.
Cross foul number 2, Kelly Evans, his 5th. Team's 8th.
So Moser will come in for Evans.
On the line, shooting the 1-1, number 13, Lawrence Lazaro.
Lazaro with a big 1-and-1 to try to make it a 3-possession game. And the first one is too strong. A tie-up. Possession arrow. It should be Careers basketball. There wasn't a jump ball, I don't think, prior to this one, though. And there hasn't been a jump ball during regulation, I don't think. It should be careers basketball on the alternate possession because Cross had the ball at the start of the fourth quarter. So something went wrong there. It's taken away by Racine. Langston is fouled, and he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Cross foul number 11, Brown. His second, team's name.
Second on Brown. So Racine with a 1-and-1. Spartans have got to take advantage of these opportunities at the line. Knocks that one home. It's a 3-possession game.
At the line, shooting 2, Langston Racine.
One for 2. The lead stays at 7. Lombardi crosses the timeline with 1:20 to go. Green drives, kick out Lombardi for 3. It's good.
Three-point basket, number 23. Kyle Lombardi.
Frantic now for the Spartans. Racine does a great job. Lazaro, they need to bring it back out. Nearly stripped by Green, and he's fouled.
Cross foul number 22, Jack Green.
That's the 10th foul as Racine will go to the line for 2. (58-54). They're saying 1-and-1. That's got to be the 10th foul. They've already shot 2 1-and-1s. It was definitely the 10th team foul.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Spartans, number 3, Langston.
And now after that, Racine will shoot 2 free throws.
Green for first.
Hits them both. It's a 6-point game. Lombardi almost trapped. They're able to work at baseline for Green, and he's fouled.
Spartans foul number 3, Langston Racine.
Racine's called for a foul.
Sixth. At the line, shooting 2 for cross number 22, Jack Green.
So Green hits that one. It's a 5-point lead, 55.6 to go. Rattles it home, and again they'll apply full court pressure. Nearly taken away by Etienne, and he commits the foul. Racine will go right back to the line for 2.
Cross foul number 3, Haley Etienne, his third. At the line, shooting 2 for the Spartans, number 3, Langston Racine.
Racine goes right back to the stripe.
Makes the first.
Two for 2 for Langston. It's a 6-point game. Now Etienne turns on the burners. Feeds Green. He goes baseline. Lombardi for 3, and he's fouled. Draws the foul, and that'll be 3 free throws.
Spartans foul number 3, Langston Racine, his second, team 7. At the line shooting 3, Kyle Lombardi. This is the first.
Lombardi misses the first. That's a big miss.
Makes the second. Makes the third.
So 2 out of 3 at the line. Simon is fouled. Looked like they were going to call a timeout, and then they realized they only had 1 timeout, so they didn't call a timeout.
Kyle Lombardi. His second. At the line shooting 2 for the Spartans number 14, Khalil Simon.
Simon hits the first.
Makes the first.
Spartans doing a pretty good job at the line. Simon hits them both. 64-58. Etienne. Brown left his feet, got it to Etienne. And Etienne gets to the bucket. Clock still moving. And a foul is called.
Cross foul number 23, Kyle Lombardi.
Lombardi called for his third.
At the line shooting 2 for the Spartans number 3, Langston Racine.
Racine knocks down this second free throw. You'd think Holy Cross gonna have to start thinking about the 3 with just 1 timeout. 30 seconds left. Misses the second, rebound to Green. It's a 5-point game. And it's a turnover.
Spartans ball.
So a huge turnover there. Now they get into Racine, and again he's fouled, and again he will head right back to the charity stripe.
Cross foul number 22, Jack Green, going to line, shooting 2 for the Spartans. Langston Racine.
So Racine goes to the line for 2. This could make it a 3-possession game. Just about seal it if he hits both free throws. Hits the second. And the Spartans will use a timeout with 25.5 to go. Career Academy 66, Holy Cross 60. Well, all the Spartans really need to try to do now is guard without giving up a 3. They should literally funnel everything to the inside with just 25 seconds left and 1 timeout. In high school, the clock doesn't stop on a made basket in the last minute, so they would have to use their final timeout. Spartans don't turn it over and make free throws, this game would be over, but it's a lot of ifs. (66-60), 25.5 on the clock. Crusaders will have the ball. Need to go the length of the floor. Etienne to Brown. Moser wide open for three, short. Offensive rebound for Green. Puts back up a two that doesn't go. Tipped up, and Watson has it. And he tries an outlet pass. It's taken away. Lombardi, Etienne for three. No good. Brown with the rebound, and that's going to do it. As the buzzer sounds, and the Spartans are going to come away with a hard-fought 66-60 win. It wasn't easy, it wasn't pretty at times, but the final result is all that matters for the Spartans and Coach O'Leary. Waterbury Career Academy pulls it out 66-60 over Holy Cross. For Deb Thorold, I'm Chris Grace. You've been watching Waterbury High School basketball on your home for Waterbury High School Hoops, Sky TV. Until next time, so long, everybody.